Blessings, beautiful beings. It is an honor to connect with you once again. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my rising routine. And by rising, I'm referring to morning, but there's like a negative energy connotation associated with that word just in general. We're waking up and we're not morning, we're rising. We are rising. And really the frequency that we wake up with, the things that we do right when we wake from our sleep, from traveling in the astral realms, the dream realms, from resting and regenerating our body, when we wake up, the things that we choose to do right after then really set the frequency and the alignment for the rest of the day. So by doing certain things that invoke a certain energy and alignment within you as a routine or just as a daily practice can really help to focus you and to solidify your energy and vibration for the rest of the day. Especially because when we're sleeping, our subconscious mind and operational system is running. So when we wake up, our consciousness also turns back on and chooses what it wants to energetically focus on, manifest, create, attract, based on the things that you place into your field. So we're a lot more sensitive in the rising. So by ensuring a series of things to keep you grounded, to keep you centered, to make you feel good, to invoke joy and bliss in your day, will help to anchor in the feelings and the frequencies that you want to experience. And I don't like to be rigid or strict with any way that I'm doing anything, any routine, any practice, because I really like to honor the flow and the feeling of my mind, body, and soul in every present moment, and I find that is the best formula for me personally to follow. However, I do have these certain things that I enjoy doing just to essentially set a bit of a structure so I can flow in between them. So stay tuned. So when I first wake up, I like to allow myself some time in bed to stretch, to blink my eyes, and to really settle into my energy, which is so important. I then like to listen to one of my songs, Grand Rising, to set the vibration for the day. And I listen and receive the frequencies while I do some facial massage, some tapping, and again, just some simply being, thinking of what I'm grateful for. And of course, some weird movements, weird faces, removing and clearing any blockages, any confinements, so I can be free. And so it is. I then go outside to get some grounding, put my feet in the earth. I say hello to the sun, receive some sun codes, breathe it in before moving on to breath work. So here I'm doing breath of fire, where you're kind of snapping your belly in with every exhale, contracting it to push out any stagnant air. And I do this a few different times, repeating in different segments, always listening to the body, and then move on to a few different other forms of breath work. Of course, segment always getting his grounding in too. And then I simply breathe deeply to receive and integrate all that I've opened up. I then move on to the garden, which is an extension of my meditation, because truly simply just being out in nature, breathing and being present, acknowledging and appreciating the life force, the beauty and the bliss of Mother Nature is a meditation, is calming for your soul. And you can do this with even just a plant, a flower, any living being. It's the awareness. Time for some lemon water. So of course we ask permission. May I? Thank you. Always honoring Mother Nature. Water-wise, I am all about that alkaline, so I got myself a Kanya machine, so vital. And some fresh celery juice. Then it's off to the garden to journal, write some positive affirmations. I've actually been doing this for years and find that it is so helpful. And I like to create a physical to-do list so I can check it off throughout the day to keep myself structured and organized. And then I speak my positive affirmations to myself out loud to fully receive them. And so then it is. And I love to pull cards in the rising when I have time, just to bring through tangibly any messages or themes for the day. And I actually pulled these cards in specific for us watching the video, so perhaps they're resonant. And I write down anything that I want to remember. And of course, always present to the miracles happening in the moments in between. Always remembering that it is the life, the happiness, the simplicity that is perfection. Then it's time for either a salad or a smoothie, so I'll grab some lettuce, some chard from my garden, and of course play with the leaves a little bit. I love massaging them. I know it's weird, but it's such a deep connection when you feel and acknowledge your food and where it's coming from. The soil, the life, that is the connection. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. These have been my spiritual rising rituals and practices. And I purposely didn't include my hygiene routine in this video because I wanted to keep it specific to the practices I routinely do, but stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Infinite blessings. Namaste. Thank you for tapping in, and thank you for being. Divine blessings, and so